Dives back in safely. Line drive brings it down. Nice play. Didn't get the hit, but that swing tells you how well.
Now pitching for.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Chris
72.
Murphy. Among his weapons is an outstanding curveball. Don't be surprised to see him go to it in big situations. Over to first and safe. Lefty still on the mound, but the closer warming in the bullpen. Another move to first. Back in that time as well.
Hey, right guy. No one's better up there, kid.
Double play ball to second. Off balance speed, there's one. Eats it, and they're happy with the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th, and it's a 2-run game. On the ground, this should do it. On to first, ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team. Digging in, Shane Lewis. 2 hits in last night's game.
Third baseman, Shane Lewis.
Tied up right there. That's not one of the best swings you'll ever see. Got jammed badly. One out, runners at first and second. Grounds this one to the right side. And it stays fair! Runner around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. The tag safe. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. I know the pitcher was hoping that one was going to go foul, but he did a nice job at the plate of staying back just long enough to keep it fair. And he got a double out of it. Good AB. The Sea Dogs at the plate here in the second inning. And he's got good speed at a position you don't typically associate with that. It's usually more of a slugger who might plod a little bit. He's something of an outlier here. Grounder to third. On to first. One away.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Max Ferguson.
2 away here, nobody on. Luis Ravello getting ready to hit. This pitch popped up. And that'll do it. Nothing doing here in this half of the inning. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Reading ahead in this game. One gone, runner at first. Nathan Hickey digs in now. 2-1 now. On the ground at third, might be two. There's one. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left aboard. We move on to the bottom of the third. The Fightin' Phils lead it 2-0. Bases are empty with two away. Shane Lewis now at the plate. Doubled home a run the first time at bat. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. This one is labeled. That's back. And that one is out of here. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 3-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. A moment to treasure his first homer at the Double-A level. That's gotta feel great, and I'm sure the organization is hoping to see him belt many more round trippers. That's an excellent approach he's showing on swings like that. The slider to the opposite side, and he just goes with the pitch, puts a charge into it. Two outs, runners at first. Ferguson second. Max Ferguson, the next to hit.
Ferguson.
Payoff pitch. On the ground to third. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe.
Now batting.
It's the large lad Burgers big inning. If 3 or more runs scored in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a free absolute unit burger tomorrow at Large Lad Burgers. Foul ball. There. And the 0-1 now. 1-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And the 1-2. On the ground to first. Dive. Got it to first. And very nicely done for the out. Nobody on and 2 outs. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Shane Lewis. Tap to first. Miller takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They go down in order. The go-ahead run aboard at first with nobody out. The right-handed reliever lays one down the left side. Lewis fires to second for one, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Ravella.
Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Shane Lewis.
13.
He's already homered in this ballgame.
Lewis.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right here.
Base hit. Coming to the plate. And the Fightin' Phils walk this one up. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. I'm I'm sure he was feeling the pressure in this moment, but he showed a cool head, made good contact, and brought home the winning run. That's fantastic work. For 3.
Ain't no hiding from me.
Shane Lewis went yard for the first time in his Double-A career last time out. Let's see if he can carry that power surge over to today. It's the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Somerset Patriots. Festive. Coming up now to the dish for Reading, Shane Lewis.
Shane Lewis.
Lewis hit a homer in his most recent game. Runner on the go. This one in for a strike. Throw safe. Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. One out with a runner at second.
Oh! balls, one strike.
Watch up. Drive him in right here. You go.
That one misses.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3. Tough spot for him on the mound. He can't just lob it in there with a good hitter like this at the dish. Oh, what a great play. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting fourth.
Go ahead run on base. Lewis digs in now. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around.
Drive him in right here. Here you go.
Oh,
That's an uncharacteristic
No ball.
chase.
One
He
strike.
usually lays off pitches off the plate like that. Bash down the right side, but foul. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. And that's ripped to left. And foul ball. Looked like he was sitting off speed, fouling that fastball back. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out. Top half of the fourth. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. And the count 1-2. Good job to let the low one go there.
that's a ball.
Backward slider struck him out. So 2 down. Stepping to the plate next for Reading, Shane Lewis.
Yeah, laser.
Line,
Nice
and
job.
that's a
You got
base
that,
knock.
boy.
A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. With balls into the gaps like that one, hitters know they can think about extra bases and make that wide turn around first base. That's a great swing. Another throw over, and they're keeping the runner close. Right through there for a strike.
1 and 2.
Struck out looking for the backwards K. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fast. 1 out, bases are loaded. Digging in for the fightin' Phils, Shane Lewis.
Here you go.
That's towards center. The center fielder in position. Pulls it down. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Some team first hitting for him there with the bases loaded. I'm sure he would have rather knocked an extra base hit or even Shane Lewis, a promising prospect just about ready to go. He brings a combination of talent. Shane Lewis,
Hey,
getting
no
ready to
better. Let's
hit.
go.
Ball.
Next one's fouled back. Here comes the 1-1. Runner on the move. Dives, but can't make the catch. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2. You love to see plays like that at second base. He reacted fast, dove and knocked the ball down, then got up in time to make a strong throw to first for the out. That'll impress the decision makers in the front office. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Roderick Arias. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach.
Strike.
Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there.
Ball. One ball, two strike.
One, two now. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first,
You're out.
out. One away on the drop, third strike. So up next, Josh Tiedemann. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
One out and the base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Got it. 2 out. Digging in for the Patriots, TJ Rumfield. Swing and a miss. Oh, lost the handle on that
No
one.
ball, one strike.
Next pitch, in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, no one left. One inning in the books here. Reading ahead in this game, 3-0. On to the bottom of the second.
Leading off
Now up,
for
Tyler
the
Hardman.
Patriots, the designated hitter, Tyler.
Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the
Hardman.
amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional? professional level. Foul ball there. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
Swing and a miss late on that one. Strike
1
two.
and 2.
Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. And the righty fires. Swings through it for the K. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Stepping to the plate for Somerset, Jesus Rodriguez. And that drops in for a strike. Rodriguez getting the start at catcher, batting fifth today, and he's a native of Venezuela. In the air, right field, and it's foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck the batter out without a swing. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning.
Batting 6.
So
the
digging
left
in.
fielder.
Jared Wagner.
Jared Wagner.
Hey!
2 down and nobody aboard. Bottom half of the second inning.
No, that's a ball.
So now 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. On the ground, Kroon will do it alone. And 1-2-3, that's the inning. So no run. Runner at first, 1 away. Shane Lewis steps in at the plate. A top 5 prospect right now in the Phillies system, so there's a lot of hope in Philly for how he could help them down the road. Acrobatic throw for 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. This third inning is brought to you by the law offices of Benson, Looper, and James, Third Amendment specialists. If the government's trying to quarter troops in your home without your permission, call Benson, Looper, and James for a free consultation today. He must have been sitting on something off
1
speed.
ball. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. One-two offering. Good eye there. What a take with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third.
Batting 8. The second baseman.
So up next, Kiko Romero.
Romero.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
One pitch fouled away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9. The
Now
right
it's the
fielder.
right fielder,
Number 50.
Garrett Martin.
Strike. Woo. No ball. 1 strike.
Turned on, but that's fouled down the third base line. Now here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. 3 up and 3 down, inning over. 9 straight set down here to start the game. Reading with the lead. Welcome back. The Patriots at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
A shortstop.
Great deal for the fans here at the Patriots game. The Cuban sandwich at the concession stand is buy one, get one 50% off for the rest of the inning. Enjoy those crisp pickles. That's a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air to right. Walton sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Tiedemann. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Fly ball out to right.
That's mine. Ball.
Makes the grab on the run. And now, TJ Rumfield. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. And a big swing and a miss. Quickly in a 2-strike count. We'll see how aggressive he is at the plate. Grounder to the left side. Arnold. Over to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Patriots batting. Hartman measures 6'2", 230 pounds, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. This one is in there. Strike 1. Next one's fouled back. 0-2, here's the pitch. Struck out swinging. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So digging in, Jesus Rodriguez. First at bat was a strikeout, and that one fouled off. We'll see how well the field holds up with the way the rain is coming down. Drainage is a problem with some playing surfaces in the minors, but so far, this field is still playable. Something that bears watching, though. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters' meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. Next to hit, Jared Wegner.
Yeah. No ball. 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon there. It's strike 2.
0-2.
The Patriots trailing by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Fly ball left field. The center fielder moving under this one. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Chase Avina will hit next. Went down on strikes the first time through. Late on that fastball. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Got it. A controversial called 3rd strike to end the inning. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game is no more. The Fightin' Phils lead it 3-0. Base is empty with 2 out. Next up for the Fightin' Phils, Shane Lewis. finds the zone. Strike one. It's a comebacker to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. No runs. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Now it's the second baseman, Kiko Romero. Swing, high fly ball to center field. And there's one down. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Pop up, foul on the right side. And now two down. Back to the top of the order here. Stepping in, the switch-hitting shortstop, Roderick Arias. Really frustrating day for the manager. This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. Swings through that one for strike two. The fightin' Phils, leading by 3. Here in the bottom of the sixth. The next offering misses. Ball one. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. And that's a strikeout looking. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. So another good... Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Coming up to the dish now for Somerset, Josh Tiedemann. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Snags it on the run. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Finds his way through for a hit. So one on now with one away. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and I don't think that one is going to break up his rhythm too much. Gotta say, he's been terrific with his command in this one. Hardman, the batter now, whiffs for strike one. That misses, and 1-1 now. Getting deep into this one, and they haven't had an answer for what he's been doing on the mound. He's really executing well in this outing. Strike two.
1-2.
Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Next pitch is downstairs. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next up for the Patriots, Jesus Rodriguez. 1 for 2. Slow bender drops in for a strike. Great job so far on the mound, and I think curveballs like that one are a big part of the reason why. Fly ball down the line, grabs it on the... Another scoreless inning. That's 7 shutout frames now. The fightin' Phils out. For 3 with 3 groundouts. White, a 6-foot righty, 190 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Fouled off, he was late. Still just 1 out here in the inning. Here's a grounder right side. Got the out.
You're out.
Now pitching for Redding.
New arm into the game, the righty, and Manuel Mejia will try to keep this big lead right where it is.